In a desperate attempt to win, the Necromancer god uses the power of rebirth magic as an unexpected weapon. A legendary hero walks bravely past a squad of terrified soldiers in a planet where magic is a way of life. Weapons are thrown at the soldiers from a succession of magic circles that appear in depths of dungeon, quickly destroying them. The captain gives the order for his soldiers to withdraw as soon as he hears of the hero's arrival because he knows they have no chance against the Necromancer. The hero is widely revered because he's the choice secret weapon and has survived multiple near-fatal encounters. Unfazed, the hero advances, resolved to confront the beast that lies in wait in the fog-filled chamber ahead. Shagura, a legendary hero known for his ability to defeat creatures of the level of catastrophe, is getting ready to engage in what looks to be a battle of the century with the corpse god Necromancer. Shagura deflects the black lightning that the corpse god throws upon him with ease. His team of supporters is ensured because they have never seen such strength. The outer world quakes with anticipation as the corpse god keeps killing people, endangering the equilibrium of the planet. The hero charges towards the god using magic to increase his speed. The hero appears to be at a disadvantage in their struggle because the god can regenerate swiftly. The god shoots swords at the hero using the same magic as before, but he easily dodges them. The warriors lose motivation to fight as the god gathers all of the dead souls into a huge ball and pulls them towards himself during a standstill in the conflict. The extremely challenging mission for the hero is made even more challenging as the souls descend as though to give the god food. As they travel through a magical circle, the god summons the death wyvern by pulling bones together, but the hero has anticipated this and cuts it in half with his massive magic sword. The support group knows that the world will be consumed by the corpses unless the legendary hero prevails. One girl doesn't think the hero has much chance of winning, but she still believes he will. She is convinced that he can succeed. As the hero seems to be winning, the god assembles a host of skeletons for the hero to face using his Necromancer magic. The girl's will, however, is unwavering. When the hero remembers his past, his eyes change hue and she knows that he will not die. The fallen souls condemn the hero for every fight he has engaged in, every village level, and every person who has died in his honor. The power of the evil eye gives its bearer the ability to see the ghosts or specters of the dead. This is also the power of the evil god. When someone gets the evil eye, most run away to the church for the rest of their life or enjoy playing with shadows and become necromancers like the corpse god. The hero tries to employ magic, but it doesn't work against the army of skeletons, so he has to resort to close battle. But he becomes overwhelmed by the sheer quantity of skeletons. He makes the decision to burrow the deity and the skeletons beneath the roof by using his magic to leap very high and release a savage fireball. When he hits the god, he reveals his actual form, a jar filled with brains. The deity enjoys the resentful cries of the souls he has destroyed, viewing all life as nothing more than toys. The hero is aware of this, but he also knows that he is not a god. The malevolent god assumes the role of the Grim Reaper, gathering corpses while people continue to die. The hero is taken aback when the god suddenly calls forth a succession of signals since he is unable to discern the spell. God is ready to put a stop to their conflict once and for all. The hero responds by unleashing all of his strength and getting more assistance with a huge explosion that tears across the sky. He slashes through the god's corpse and leaps towards him. Abruptly, the hero's memory becomes foggy, making it difficult for him to remember what had happened during the fight. It becomes out that the couples employ reanimation magic during their final confrontation, trying to get his bearings together. He feels weak and disoriented. His physical wound exacerbates his discomfort and makes it harder for him to speak. He doesn't recognize anything about the area. Everything is different, including the walls and flooring. He eventually succeeds in standing up and moving toward the light source. He emerges into a busy street full of strange structures and people. He stands there taking it all in, stunned by the sheer strangeness of it all. The youngster is unexpectedly noticed by the drone, and the hitman operating it is taken aback to see him still alive. Even though he had previously confirmed the boy's death, he promptly notifies his crew that the mission had failed. The youngster and the hitman are equally confused, so the hitman calls in his crew. The youngster has a cut throat, yet he can still move around normally, which baffles the hitman. The boy has never seen writing or building like this before. He looks at the video, finding nothing that suggests magic, and wonders where he could be. The youngster is captivated by the sight of people living happy, peaceful lives as he looks out at the very busy metropolis and assumes that this must be a peaceful place. He can't help but worry about his own world's future without him. Upon seeing the police approaching, Poker expresses confusion and disorientation, although he initially has trouble understanding them. He soon begins to put together what they are saying using the language knowledge that he stored in the brain of his new body. He's able to say that he's alright and introduce himself as Poker. When the officers see the blood on his clothing, they start to worry. At that moment, the female aesthetic, see him alive, springs up upon his head. She grabs his hand and moves him away from the confused corpse. Polka, taken aback by the weirdness of it all, is forced to follow her. They dash down the alleyway, and upon coming to her, the girl identifying herself as Misaki asks Polka if he remembers her. Polka sees Misaki's happy face from his past as his memories began to slowly come back. She suddenly raises him, gives him a shake, and launches him into the air, demonstrating that he is still alive and warm. Polka thanks her, but she reveals that she was his first murderer by pulling out a bloody crowbar before he can say anything more. After earlier forcing the crowbar through Polka's neck, Misaki can't believe he's still alive. Polka knows Misaki is the real murderer as he goes back through the memories and quickly leaves. As the hitman observes the event transpire, he finds himself wondering why someone would order a hit on a 16-year-old youngster. All the same, you understand that this time the youngster had better stay dead because a job is a job. If not, his money will be withheld. Polka needs all of his might just to escape away. It is difficult for him to connect with any spirits or perceive any magical forces in the air. He can't even repair his flesh wound because the body he inhabits has little or no magic, but he understands that a serious injury might mean his irreversible demise. Polka struggles to elude Misaki as she chases him down. The marks on his dexterity and even seems to be enjoying the chase. Polka's body has limitations, yet she can anticipate her emotions. Misaki's dagger struck him, stopping him. Polka doesn't let the setback get to her easily. Misaki finds his tenacity impressive for the first time and even feels intimidated by him. She could find herself falling for him if she's not careful. Polka enters a dimly lighted room with caution, not sure what to expect. Following closely behind Misaki, he adds that it used to be one of her favorite sports and a well-known Yakuza execution site. Local legends claim that the region is haunted by criminals and ghouls, which discourages the most people from going near. Polka verifies quietly that he can see them even with his body. As he calms down, sees the evil eye is a power of the soul, not simply the eyes and intellect. Polka counsels Misaki to appreciate life more, even if she's relapsed by his remarks. As Misaki leaps towards him, Polka forms a last symbol by channeling the energy of the nearby souls. Polka responds by calling forth an enormous hand that kills her right away. Through his drone, the hitman watches the entire show. Polka has come to the conclusion that he's actually the corpse god rather than the hero reanimated. In this appreciation, he tells Misaki that she helped him find a lovely spot where he may finally live a quiet life. He tends to emerge from this new world as a real Grim Reaper until he realizes that she is dead and not just pretending to sleep. He wants to carry on fighting this assassin. Hope you enjoyed the recap. If you need more recap, comment on the comment section.